Liquid water is the most chemically important substance in the universe, but is exceptionally rare. So, imagine the intergalactic community's shock when humans arrive on the interstellar scene. Water. The substance of life. There is no other thing like it. The universe is a cruel place, where the most important chemical in existence is so damned rare. From birth, all advanced species are placed into the water suits. Not a single drop is ever wasted. Every bit of water is recycled forever, and one can spend years working towards getting a fresh cup of non-recycled water. Across thousands of worlds, desperate moisture farmers try to take water from the dry air, water that might feed the hardy crops. Across the galaxies, brave hunters find the great beasts and drain them dry, selling the flesh waters of the universe's hardiest monsters for profit. Empires are founded on the water trade, religions are based on its splendor. It should be a material that is widespread across creation, but for strange reasons that defy all conventions and laws of nature, it is rare beyond belief. The few species who discover how to manufacture water become rich beyond compare, and have long since formed tight monopolies on the processes so that none might threaten their wealth. To see a world where water can be produced in great quantities is like walking in a paradise beyond measure. But even the wealthiest water company pales in comparison to them. They have their own name for themselves, but they are known as the waterborne to all who encounter them. To them, the most valuable material in the universe is as common as the sands on a dune world. When they reached out to the Convention of Control, the greatest intergalactic community in existence, they came not dressed in bulky suits recycling their water. They came with open skin. With gaping mouths, the crowned heads of the universe watched these ambassadors from a distant and supposedly empty quadrant of an unimportant and uninteresting galaxy where few races have ever arisen to anything. The head of the alien ambassadors, during the first contact, pulled out a shiny glass bottle full of water, and drank greedily, before getting out more of them, offering water free of charge to others. Freely, they handed over a fortune in water, so that the delegates would not be thirsty. It was more water than anyone would need to drink for a month. Those delegates who went to the homeworld of the waterborne spoke of a planet that defied belief. They had so much water they would use it for common tasks. They would use it to clean their bodies with, to clean dirt with. They had so much that massive and unending pools of it were just there, on the surface of that world. They called it an ocean. Life everywhere is in constant conflict over water. On that world, lush green plants drank deep, beasts roamed without getting hunted down for their precious flesh waters. The envoys and ambassadors called it paradise. And the entire system is like that. There are moons consisting of massive amounts of ice, with underground oceans to boot. There are planetoids and asteroids, made mostly of frozen water. If retrieved, even a single one of those asteroids could make any man a king. Immediately, the entire system was declared off-limits to anyone except the locals by the entirety of the intergalactic community. They, of course, all wanted to seize this miracle system for themselves. But whoever took it would upset the order of the universe. For the water there could be used on 1 billion worlds, and they wouldn't even have needed to take anything from the homeworld itself. Anyone who conquered it would start a war that has never been seen before, as everyone would rush to attempt to seize it for themselves. The humans understood and learned none of this, however. They simply found joy in meeting other species. And that was another thing. They might be full of water, but they were full of something else too. All species, due to having to constantly fight, kill, and scavenge to have enough water, are prone to conflict. But in comparison, these humans, as they call themselves, are trusting, friendly, and helpful. It baffles all who meets them, but they would never suspect that anyone would even try to hunt them for their flesh waters. This does not make them weak, nor does it mean that they are often preyed upon. For those who meet them, find them to be kind and friendly, and willing to share their water. It is akin to declaring your love to someone, to share your water in the way the waterborne do it. Many a hunter has followed the sound of life to its source, only to be baffled by a human, finding themselves befriended by them. They, the most feared warriors in the galaxy, welcomed with gifts of water like that. It is enough that some individual hunters have abandoned their lives and sworn themselves to the human that gave them their first gift of water. Now, those lucky ones live in paradise, where there is enough water for them never to go thirsty again. The waterborn are not fools, of course. Some seem to have realized what great value there is on water. And from the frozen pits of Charon and Pluto, on the edge of their star system, they extract the frozen water, melt it, purify it, and sell it. They are even planning to drain the massive 100-kilometer-thick liquid ocean from underneath the ice, if it is possible. Such great amounts of water could keep a normal empire with 10,000 worlds fed on water for nearly 1,000,000 years. From that comes the great wealth and technological advancements that their system now enjoys. This wealth does not come without envy and jealousy from those who have earned their water wealth based on synthetic water fabrication. But as all agrees, none will strike first. Though this is a poor deal, for the people of Earth grow stronger, selling their water, building ships, expanding inside of their own system, to the neighboring systems within their established borders. Systems not as rich in water as their own, but far richer on average than any normal system. The stronger and wealthier they get, the harder it will be to control them in any fashion. Perhaps it will be them, their empire of water, that will come out in top in a potential war. Perhaps their enormous wealth will make them the most powerful empire in the history of the galaxy. That, though, is for the future to know. Few dares to seek them out. But they are welcoming of strangers. They are open to all who dare to come, for it is not them maintaining a blockade upon unauthorized entry. They say on their home world, the blue orb named Earth, that they seek the huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. They will welcome us, my children. They will trade us citizenship in their great union, in exchange for what we offer. The stealth generator aboard this ship will be something they'll want. Their fleets to be invisible, should they wish to strike in secret against those who work in secret against them. That is why we have come here, passing the blockade of fleets that patrol just outside of the territory of these waterborn, these humans. Yesterday we were thirsty from dawn till dusk, only having just enough water to survive. Tomorrow we will drink clean waters freely while looking in awe upon the shores of the impossibly large oceans. This is my gift to you, my children, that your soft paws shall be the first in 100 generations of our kin to walk outside the water suits, the first to live in paradise. Now sleep well. When you wake, your new life will begin.